Hello everyone. I guess we'll call this the full frontal video. Be back in just a minute. Okay, and we're back. I got a book haul today. I know. You guys are like, I never know what you're gonna do. You're gonna color, you're gonna diamond paint. Well, today I got a book haul. I had to go pick up my prescription in town, and so I picked up some books at the Goodwill. I was surprised. Usually the Goodwill I go to is not that great. So, but I picked up some books, and you can tell me if you read any of these. This one I got, this is The Shadow of the Wind, and it is by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. And this is Barcelona, 1945. A city slowly heals from war wounds, and Daniel is an antiquarian book dealer's son who mourns the loss of his mother, finds solace in a mysterious book entitled The Shadow of the Wind by one Julian Carras. I don't know. It sounded interesting. I like historical books, especially books around the 40s, World War One, World War Two. Anyway, so that sounded interesting. Plus, he's a reader, so yeah. I picked up The Orphan Train by Christina Baker Klein. Sorry. I have read this book before. So I was like, oh yeah, I like that book. But when I flipped through it, there was an author's note in the front, and she has redone the whole book. So I don't know when this came out. I think I read this book about 4 or 5 years ago. So this is about children who leave, I believe, is it New York City, and go out west. The cities of the East Coast to the farmlands of the Midwest, and they take immigrant children. This one is Vivian from New York City to a world away, and then there's 17-year-old Molly. I don't know. Anyway, I don't remember the premise of this book, so I'll be, like reading the whole book again, but the author says that she fixed some of the dates that were wrong and changed some of the endings, and the characters are different. So let me see when she put this out again. Give me a second. 2017? 2013? I don't know. Anyway, here's that. I have heard a lot about Laura Lippman. And I like thrillers, and it was $1.99. So this one is called Hush Hush. Hush Hush Hush. She's encountered every possible criminal motive through her career: greed, jealousy, rage, revenge. But there are crimes that defy all attempts at understanding, where a search for a motive seems pointless. So anyway, I thought this would be interesting. I never read Laura Lippman, and $1.99, you can't go bad. All these books I paid $1.99 for, except for the ones I'll show you. This one is a middle grade book. This is, I think, for 8 to 10-year-olds, I think it is. This is about a fox. I'm a large child at heart, plus I have grandchildren. Let me see if I can find illustrations. Probably not, because, that's what always happens to you. The illustrations are in black and white. I thought it might be interesting. I was going to read it and then ship it off to my grandchildren, so, unless it's terribly sad, and, Oh, that's what they do. Those kids' books, they always rip your heart out, Old Yeller. Behind Closed Doors, I've heard a lot of people talk about this. This one was $2.49, B.A. Paris. Everyone knows a couple like Jack and Grace. He has looks and wealth, and she has charm and elegance. He is a dedicated attorney who never lost a case. She's a flawless homemaker. So anyway, what's going on with these people? Inquiring minds would like to know. And it's a thriller. And I thought, what the heck? The next one I got, I paid $2.49 for. Now, everybody in BookTube has been talking about this book. Either love it or hate it. One girl that I watch on occasion, right, not on occasion, I'm not sure all the time, but said this is her favorite book ever. So I don't know. It's rich people. They go to a wedding on a remote island in Ireland. The bride plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, and the bridesmaids. Somebody dies. I don't know. I usually don't really like books about really super rich people and their exploits because, you know, why just torture myself? Anyway, I was happy to pick that up. The next one, I have seen everybody talking about this for a couple of years. This is A Silent Patient. It's a lady who murders her husband, or says she murders her husband. Alex Michaelides. You say potato, I say potato. This was $2.99. I don't know. She supposedly murders her husband. They come and get her. She doesn't say anything. She has a therapist. I heard reviews of this saying that they spent way too much time talking about the therapist and not about the actual silent patient. I don't know. I thought I'd read it, you know. Everybody has their own opinion. And that's it. That's all I got. Wow. Oh, I bought a pair of black pants too. So, if you read any of these books, actually these two, or these three I should say, would you tell me which one do you recommend? Or you recommend none of them, and you can write down in the comments down below what would you think I would like to read. I like thrillers. I like romance that's not too explicit. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.